Do you struggle to be organized when it comes to planning your diet? Do you not know what happens when you are going to start at the start of the week? Are you like, oh, what am I going to have for breakfast? What am I going to have for lunch? Oh, I haven't got any food shopping. If you're struggling with trying to find out how to organize your diet, whether it comes to losing weight or gaining muscle or just being healthier, you don't have to wonder anymore, because I'm going to share with you guys some simple things you can put into place so that way you're on track. That way you're not rushing around, you're not confused, you're on point. You don't have to spend a lot of money on lunches because you're like, I just have no idea what I'm going to eat. So let's get into it. Now guys, when it comes to this topic about organizing, organizing a diet for whether weight loss or muscle gain, there are a few key things you need to focus on, right? And the reason they're so important is because if you don't have your diet in check, you are stopping yourself from getting the results. It doesn't matter what results you're after, if you cannot put your diet into check, if you don't have a simple plan to know exactly what you're going to be eating, it's so easy to slip up. How many times have you just gone to the shops and slipped up and bought something that you know you shouldn't have bought? Or at lunchtime, someone's come in and given you food and you're like, oh my God, like my willpower was low. Yeah, I'm going to grab that chocolate. Yeah, I'm going to grab that piece of cake. And it's just because your organization's crap, to be honest. So what we want to focus on is making sure that we've got a rigid plan in place so we know, all right, this is what I'm going to be eating today, or this is what I'm going to be having this week. And you don't have to wonder, because the more we wonder and the more unorganized we are, the easier it is to slip up and take the easier way. I'm going to pick up some takeaway on the way home because I don't have anything prepared at home. It's so much easier. However, convenience comes at a cost. Don't forget that. So organization is the key, right? Now the first thing when it comes to organization is writing down your shopping list. Always write down exactly what you need to get when you're going to go shopping, all right? Keep this list. Literally, I have a list every single time I go shopping. Where is it? I've got it in my pocket right now. My list, my grocery list, exactly what I need every single time. And you know why I write this list? It's not because I can't remember the food, some I can't, but it keeps me accountable because I'm like, this is exactly what I need. I don't need all this other crap. When you write it down, it's so much more easier to stick to it. All right, what I need to do, I need to go and get, I need to get some fruit. I need to get apples, oranges, and then I need to pick up some broccoli. When you've got it written down, you're not going to write down chocolate. You're not going to write down cereal. You're not going to write down all that crap, and then you're most likely to stick to your list. So the first thing always is to keep a list of exactly the food you want to buy. Start with like the most fundamental stuff. So start with your veggies and protein first. I need broccoli, I need cauliflower, I need chicken breasts, I need lean meat. Whatever it is, start with the fundamentals first. The fundamentals are always the most important. Whatever you are, everyone's got a budget, right? I don't know how much you guys want to spend. I spend $110 on food a week. My allocation is, majority of it is that I'm going to spend it on this amount, and then whatever I have left over, it's going to be on like my extravagant stuff. So it might be, like when I say extravagant, it might be like a different type of green tea, or it might be like a different type of coffee or something like that. However, like when I have my list and then I have the main things I always have at the top. I always have my protein and the vegetables I want to buy. So have a list and then have it prioritized what's first. And it's always going to be protein, veggies, healthy fats, and a good source of carbohydrates, right? Always focus on that. The next thing you do after you've written your shopping list, you want to make sure you're planning your meals in advance, okay? So you can't plan your meals in advance if you don't have a shopping list. If you go, oh, what am I going to have this week? Well, if you know that you're going to go and buy sweet potato and you're going to go and buy some kangaroo and something else, you go, okay, this is how I'm going to prepare my meals because this is what I need to buy. Think about the meals you want to have during the week, and then say, okay, well, it's on the shopping list. Like, oh, I want to be creative. Like for breakfast every morning, I want to have 2 eggs. Well, is it on the shopping list? And that way you can prepare, you can mix it, like you can say, whatever I'm buying on the shopping list, I know that I'm going to need that for meal preparation. So you know how much you're going to need. Are you going to need 6 eggs? Are you going to need 12 eggs? Well, it's going to determine the type of meals you want to plan in advance. So writing down a food list and also writing down a meal preparation list as to what you want to make during the week. The more organized you are and the more you have this written out, the easier it's going to be to follow. And the easier it is to follow, the easier it is to stick to, right? Because now you're organized. So the first thing is to write a list. Number 2 is to write your meal preparation for the week. Now, number 3 is when you're going to go shopping, go through the outside and buy the fundamental stuff first. When you go into the shopping center, you got vegetables, you got your poultry, you've usually got your dairy and things like that, and then you got your frozen food all on the outsides, right? You can get like 70% of what you need from the outside aisles. I go and get my veggies first, then I'll go and get my protein, then you get your dairy if you need it and your eggs, which is usually around the back. Then you've got the outside where you like to get, if you want to get frozen vegetables, you get your frozen vegetables, your frozen fruits, all those type of things. And then that's the majority of your food shopping done. Like, okay, let's say you're eating sweet potatoes, or you eat like your carb source might be rice, so you'll have to come one aisle in. The further in you're going, the more crap you're having, right? If you go like one aisle in from some places, you've got chocolate everywhere. So just to completely avoid that, if you shop on the outside first and then you've gone, okay, I've gotten all the stuff I need, well, you're less likely to go and buy chocolate. You're less likely to go and buy all that crappy food. So tip number 3 is to stick to the outside of the area first, and then if you do need anything, go into the middle aisles. The more likely you stay away from the middle aisle, the less likely you are to buy things, right? So just try and stay away as much as you can from those aisles. Yes, we do have to buy some stuff. If you want to buy cooking oils, you're going to have to go in. But the majority of the things, just stay on the outside, fill your shopping cart up first, because the more you fill it up, the less likely you're going to go and want to fill it up with other crap too. So it's as simple as that. And the last thing is plan your days to cook. So you've organised the shopping list, you've organised the days you've organised what type of meals you want to cook for the week, you've gone and got your food. Now, what day are you going to cook? Are you going to cook on a Sunday? Are you going to cook on a Wednesday? Doesn't matter when you're going to cook, choose a specific day and a specific time. Because once you have that booked in for yourself, then you can be really organised and you've got it there. You're going to allocate that time for an hour to put on some music or to put on a podcast or whatever you're going to listen to, and dedicate that time because you're organised. And if you can do these things, if you can write a list and then you write your meal preparation, go shopping, and then go home and do your meal preparation all for the week, like let's say all on a Sunday, you're prepared for the week. Things are still going to come up during the week, but you're going to be organised and you're going to be able to stay track on your diet. So guys, they're the 4 things you need to focus on. Just start putting them into place. Choose one thing, start with the grocery list first so you know exactly what you need to be buying, and you can go from there. And I hope the video was informative. If you want the top 10 food you should always buy at the supermarket, make sure to click the link down below and I'll send it to you guys straight away.